pretty excited that we got to race today. Conditions don't get better than that, and racing in front of, for me, a home crowd, and you can hear all the cheers off Shark Island, and we could hear you guys commentating and getting everyone all revved up. It was an awesome day, and we obviously put on a good performance too. And just, something that I think we needed for our team is to have a good performance in the breeze, so really happy with that. Those conditions, it rewards pushing the boat really hard, and we learn a little bit about, how to optimise the smaller wing. We've been a little bit gun shy on that previously, so really trying to generate as much thrust as we could out of the small wing and just push it with the small foils. And Leo did a fantastic job of just having confidence. I think confidence is what gives you the speed, and we just sort of got out there early, did a few warm-up laps, and slowly just built into it. And by the time the racing began, everyone was on fire, and I managed a couple of good starts, and that made life pretty easy for us.
Yeah, they're good, they're fine.
Yeah, it was wet and wild out there, to be honest. That was a tricky little day. It didn't start super well for us. We were stuck on the dock for an extra hour than what we wanted with some boat issues, and got out there sort of 40 minutes before racing, and it was quite fresh at that point, and didn't get a good warm-up, but look, we got into the final, which was the objective, and then it's all to play for. And to be honest, we probably got a bit schooled today. Lack of experience on board isn't really ideal, and we got schooled. I think it's really simple. They've done the most sailing in these boats in those kind of conditions. They've all come out of the America's Cup in 2017 and sailed these boats for years, so we're sort of playing catch up, trying to learn everything we can from them. And when it's like that, something's a new experience for us when it's that windy. And it was tough. That was a tough day. We were learning as we're on the fly, I guess. I think the season's always wide open. Japan's had a couple of big crashes this year, and they're probably third on the leaderboard, so I wouldn't write it off that they're not going to have another one. But it's going to be tough, but we'll be pushing bloody hard to make sure we can try and give ourselves the best shot to make that final in San Fran, because then it's all over again. But look, we've got a lot to learn. San Fran's a different beast. That's a very, very wild place every single day, and we've got some learning to do in those conditions.
Race today.
Bueno, navegar en la regata final de hoy ha sido una pasada. La verdad es que íbamos muy rápido, había poca distancia, entonces había que maniobrar todo el rato y bueno, se movía muchísimo y lo hemos disfrutado como nunca. La verdad es que es lo que más disfruto ahora mismo, navegar en el F50. Me consigue sacar la mejor sonrisa de todas. La verdad es que para San Francisco nos gustaría mantener una jornada como la que hicimos ayer y en la final poder mantener ese resultado y esa constancia, ¿no? Que igual hoy nos ha faltado un poco.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was not the perfect condition to be comfortable on the boat for sure, but definitely so much fun out there. At the beginning, quite busy with the other boat into the Sydney Harbour, so a little bit scary at some point. But during the races, I just feel better than in Cadix in such a good breeze. So I think our learning curve is improving, and that's my main focus. Je suis assez content de la manière dont on travaille. J'ai l'impression que on a une vraie bonne ambiance dans l'équipe. On a une bonne discussion avec les gars. Il n'y a pas d'ego mal placé. On essaye juste de faire avancer le bateau français du mieux possible. Après, c'est sûr qu'il va falloir montrer des résultats et il va falloir que ça arrive, mais j'ai l'impression que la dynamique est là et je ne suis pas trop inquiet, ça va arriver rapidement.
Yeah, we're not catching it. Yeah.
Yeah, day 2 finished now. Not quite the result we wanted, but we sort of knew it's always going to be difficult in these 20-25 knots of wind strength. It's not something we practice, and we haven't had enough days in it, so we pushed really hard, we gave it everything, but there just wasn't more into it. We need more days, otherwise we can't find a few percentage here and there in the performance and handling the boat. The event is fantastic. You don't get any much better racing than this. I mean, racing around Sydney Harbour with Shark Island is fantastic, and you know, it's not our favorite conditions, but it's fantastic conditions for the spectators and for good racing, so you can't ask for more. Really, really cool. Give us a few more days in it and then we're going to be just fine.
My first day racing on a F50 here in Sydney, and it's just been full on. Yesterday was a bit lighter, today was super strong wind and everyone was kind of on the edge of what they can sail in. So it was very much fun. I was quite nervous before the start, but I think we managed to pull off, you know, as good as we can. We still need some time more for the maneuvers and getting around the race course because it is the upper end of the wind range. But yeah, all good.
It's good for coastal stuff too. You can tell us
They can all share the bar.
Going past the island there.